Hello, welcome back. clipsvh as always, and this is that Youmu game, and we're back as Youmu. Got some fairies to kill here. When we left off, we defeated Aya and Momiji. Momiji, if you want to pronounce that correctly. And we got off the mountain, and Aya told us about a suspiciously convenient raft that we were able to take down from the mountain to here. And there's some weird kind of building here, and we're going to go in and see what that's all about. This is another one of those darker environments in which Mion kind of serves as a light source, which, again, I find really nice. I think it's a nice little detail. And we're going to go everywhere in here, too, because there's a lot of, well, we kind of have to, actually. You'll see. So we still have the same frogs, we got the same fairies. They haven't gotten particularly tough yet. We have red frogs, who I haven't let the game show it off yet, but they're a little tougher than the regular old green frogs. And we want to be careful for these, because he'll just knock us right off these conveyor belts. We got this for a nice little rest period, rest stop. Yeah, you gotta be right on the money with dodging these things. And if you're a little too close like that, they'll just throw you right off. Ah, that's frustrating. These little claw things are kind of frustrating to go through, but, you know, platformer. There we go. Now, I know what you might be thinking. The answer is no. And if I don't know what you're thinking, I'll mention it later. Oh, there's, that's, okay, we got the overweight snake, which kind of does that kind of thing. It'll kind of charge up, and it'll make like a nice kind of like a little pounding noise, and that'll kind of hurt us. Here's one of our yellow pots for this level. A little hard to see because it's a dark environment, but you know. Keep in mind, I did forget one earlier, so we're going to be working on one less than we ought to have. But I honestly don't think it's that big a deal. We'll be fine. We got a froggy pad here. I think it was just enough height to come up here. And we can drop down there, or we can drop down here. And I'm going to drop down here. It brings us to the same place, just a different part of this place. Actually, I don't think it does. Hang on, I might be completely mistaken. No, this wall of boxes kind of blocks it. Although this area is a little bit of a maze. It probably would just bring us to a different section of this place, actually. We'll end up getting there anyway, don't worry. So it's one giant room. these little overweight snakes. When it charges up, you can use a little shield, little burst that I like. I'm really keen on using it. I'm really fond of it. It's not a bad little technique. Also because it is really useful in a lot of situations. You can kind of cancel its charge with it. The overweight snake I'm referring to. Now we're going to come up here, and the reason for that is because there is another yellow pot right over here. I kind of messed up that jump. Y'all can see what it is. Okay, you're annoying me. And we can't do this everywhere. You got like these kind of big chains all over the place that you just can't quite get over. There's more over there, another yellow pot too. I'm not going to go over there right now though, because we'd have no way to get back and we'd have to take the long way around. So for now we're just going to leave it. A nice little checkpoint here, and that is much appreciated. Because stupid little mistakes like that. I don't know about anybody else, but like in little platforming sections like these, I try to like kind of get through it as quickly as I can. So I end up like rapid jumping every platform, and then silly things like that happen. Gotta jump over the pipe before we can do anything else. I skipped my skill. So now you're seeing sunflower fairies that are dressed in red. They kind of charge up and throw like a kind of bigger bullet at you. Again, I know what you might be thinking. I'm telling you, the answer is no. Now we can go a little bit this way and end up falling down here, but I don't want to do that. That would take us to the door quicker, but that wouldn't get us the yellow pot that's here. Which you can see is right here. See, if we didn't come down this way, we would have had to go the long way around, because this part is cut off from that lower, let's call it southern section of this big room. So we'll go this way, and we'll take the kind of rotating platforms back to the door, and that's where we need to go. It's really quiet, kind of ominous. Let's see what we got going on here. Looks like a pretty big area. And that's a giant mecha. So from the radioactive symbols in the door, you might have thought the boss would have been Oku, but no, it's Hiso Tensoku from Hiso Tensoku. He's got a couple different methods of attack. He's got lasers, he's got these little shockwaves, he'll use his fists. And honestly, this is all a little too much of a bother, so you know what I'm gonna do? Because it's really weird, it's really bad. You can kind of just, if you come up here, you can kind of just cheese it to start shooting him with this skill. The only problem with this is it takes a really long time, but you know. Well, I mean, I guess we could try to beat him properly, put some kind of effort into it. Although this is also admittedly kind of cheesing it, but hey. Well said, Youmu. And with that, that's all we've got for today. See you all next time.